Soil science is a really exciting field right now because I'd say over the last 20 or 30 years, just the observation equipment and the proliferation of certain fundamental knowledge of soil biology and soil microbiology has allowed more research to be done to understand some of the complex signatures between cell-to-cell communication and microbial communication and
potentially the microbial communication with other microbes as well as with the plant.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Quorum sensing is something that I've been learning about that we take advantage of in our foliar program. We get these quorum sensing molecules that are basically extracted from the living organisms that produce them, stabilized, and then it's not like a stabilized microbial thing. It's literally like the communication molecules that signal these organisms to be active. It signals that there's a lot of activity. It signals that it's a habitable place, a really good place.
Maybe akin to hormones in humans, similar? If
or
not,
akin to like social media.
Whoa.
Or cell phones.
Wow, and can you spell it? Is it Q or?
Q-U-O-R-U-M.
Q-U-R-O-U-M, okay.
Quorum.
And
it's just one example of...
It's like plant thoughts almost, or something. I mean, that's like amazing.
It's microbes are so much more coordinated than we ever thought. They are in sync. There's huge levels of coordinated activity. And so if you think about plants, and this is how we think about plants here,
right,
as in relationship with a soil ecosystem, an atmosphere, and the air, then we're looking at like an entire system of communication.
Right.
And so the exudates and having living plants in the ground year round is the best way to support the life cycle underground. And by adding things in like quorum sensing, it stimulates them all to wake up. Think about the legacy of tilling and spraying, and
right.
This field was in a landscape tree nursery, so this had rows of trees that were planted to be dug up and sent to housing developments and
right.
whatever, all these places that are taking farmland and turning them into people farms,
right.
And they would spray herbicide in bands along the tree roots, and they would drive skid steers down with tracks up and down the lanes in the spring to dig stuff out. It's wet in the spring. You get compaction from that heavy equipment going up and down the row. So
right.
Lack of air, lack of nutrients, and then the herbicide all really diminishes the soil life. And so we're kind of stimulating it and then making sure those physical, biological, and chemical limiting factors are removed.